Hi. Um, Long time no talk. Don't mind the mess in the background. We are getting ready to donate some stuff to Goodwill, so obviously going through all the clothes that do not fit anymore. But long time no talk. It's been a while. I posted a video yesterday, but kind of wanted to get out here, post another video. Just kind of digging into the game a little bit more and kind of answering some questions, some comments, some concerns about the game. I've been kind of tinkering around with some things a little bit, but overall, kind of been enjoying it. If we go over to the difficulty though, before I hop into this run, I kind of want to adjust it. I'll be playing on master for this, just for kind of understanding of explaining the swing a little bit and kind of talking to people through about what my thought process is on the game, and just more so kind of the things I like, dislike, kind of my top three of each at this point is what I really wanted to convey in this video. As you can see, I'm level 10, 67 overall because I am a genius and reset my attributes down to with the 500 BC, so I don't have anything. Got the beautiful Jupiter Lynx apparel on at this point. But overall, I mean, obviously we're all playing this game for the first time. We're all playing the same 9 holes over and over and over and over again. Ain't much variety, not much is changing. I don't really have anything on for settings. But the one thing I do say that is like the best setting that you can find is in the difficulty. It's, where is it at? The vibration on. I would do on because that allows you to see if your swing plane is off. It allows you to feel a vibration. So just for people learning the game, it's really beneficial for these people to kind of, as if I pull it straight back, I'm getting a very strong vibration in my controller, whereas if I'm off to the side, closer to what it should be, it works out a little better. I play for a perfect. I don't play for the miss at all. By perfect, I mean the perfect at the bottom and the perfect at the top. Those are my two main indicators. The two in the middle don't really do anything, which I hope 2K will fix in the long run. However, in general, the middle two don't really do anything. It just adds distance, essentially, or takes away distance. Overall, as you can see, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I don't mind. I'm really struggling with stuttering on this game, so if anyone could give me any tips on that, that would be much appreciated. But as we kind of walk through this, I kind of want to say what my top 3 likes are in this game for these first couple holes. My first like in this game is definitely, I like how penalizing the swing can be. If you're off, you're off. Like that, that's perfect. So it's going pretty close to where I aimed. Well, I didn't do too much on it. I do very much enjoy kind of, you know where you're missing. It's kind of resolved in the sense the game where if you're missing on one side of the swing plane, it might, in 2K23, if you miss on the left side of the swing plane, but you finish in the center, it would become a push on a righty, even though in my mind, that's either a straight or a pull because you're inside. But they're treating it as a block, even though you're on plane at the end. In this game, if you start off inside, you're hitting a pull no matter what. Doesn't matter where your the top ends, that is where you're finishing. Like if I do that, I'm hitting a push open every single time. It's incredibly consistent on where your misses end up being. I don't play for perfect rhythms. I can hit them, but overall, I really don't play for them because I don't see the value adding. Unless you're swinging super fast, you're not getting crazy % power increases. But overall, I do very much enjoy the overall swing mechanics and how it can affect. I do think taking away timing is one of the most controversial aspects of this game. I think taking away the timing is very tough to justify because that's always been the separator, and I pull closed it, so I'll miss left. See, and even putting's difficult, which I also like. But the taking away the timing has made it considerably easier to swing because you can swing at whatever tempo you want, and it will always work.
And we have a par 3.
Like number 2. For me, I very much enjoy the short game difficulty. I very much... Ooh, I just walked after it. Hello. That's another like. I do enjoy the animations as well. But overall, the short game is very difficult to learn. Like if you... And obviously no one has shots unlocked yet, so no one knows what certain shots are going to do, or if like the pick out of the bunker is going to be a lot better than the splash, which I assume it would be. However, for me, I very much enjoy the fact that if you short side yourself out of the bunker, you're not just auto getting up and down. Or if you need to flop it out of the rough, it's insanely difficult. But going back to the swing, I'm going to show you guys what it means like if you try and really kill one, how little it affects your shot. So like right there, plus 2% power, it doesn't do anything, even on Master. I will say though, I'm on 1.52 difficulty. Master on 2K23 was like roughly 2.1, I think. So I mean, obviously they haven't unlocked the full capability of what it means in relation to difficulty adjustments. Like there are some things like you can't even, unless you turn off the cam, you quite literally can't. Okay, I can't putt. See, pull closed. I pull closed, I missed a short putt. In 2K23, that goes in. Simple enough, and that's fine. However, this is also my first run of the day, I should preface. I have not touched this game all day, I just got home. However, I do enjoy the fact that this game does penalize you. But I also do enjoy the fact that it's pretty straightforward. Like, you know what you're going to get. And I'm kind of rambling right now, so I'm sorry about that. But these power percentages really don't do anything. Like in the rhythm, like it really doesn't do anything. You really only need to hit your top and your bottom line, and then you're fine. But I do really enjoy the animations as well. But short game. The short game is by far and away the separator. Like right there, plus 3.54% power, doesn't do anything. The short game is going to be the separator in this game. As you can see, I've missed a lot of makeable putts. Just due to my swing plane is bad.
It's getting there.
However, you can't get away with everything. In 2K21 or 23, your pitch shots just landed and stopped. In this game, your pitch shots roll out like a true pitch shot, which I really enjoy. Like right there, like 107 overswing with a plus 4.45% power, and even on Master, it goes crazy far distance. But that's because we don't have the full capability of the shot setup. Like if we put loft and spin on this, it adjusts it, and there's nothing you can do about that. Like there's no setting to turn it off unless you turn off the scout cam, which that kind of sucks. That's my only gripe, I think, at this point. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So it's going to go pretty much right on line as I expected. You know what your inputs are going to be. If you don't hit a perfect, it's going to go very far offline. Like you can very easily get yourself pretty far out of position pretty quickly on this game. Like you don't get away with nearly as much as you used to. Underhit it. But I added power because my rhythm was faster. I can't hit a perfect rhythm on putts to save my life because you have to swing so slow with the stick, and I just truly can't do it. Get to the 16th hole now though, and I've kind of been rambling, but overall I do really like the swing mechanics. I think it's very simple to understand. I do love how difficult the short game is. It's a very big separator right now in shooting well versus shooting not well. And then third, I already forgot, I like the animations. I like the walkthrough animations. I love the customization they've added to your character in a sense, like how you move around the course and things of that nature. Now what I don't like. The putting. I know that might be controversial, but to me, with how the putting is structured... Hold on. Ooh. The way the putting is structured... I hate the sound of it. I hate the sound of the putter. However, I do very much enjoy the feedback on the putter, like how you're hitting it. But overall, I don't think the putter sounds great, and I don't think the animation's the greatest. I know some people have been complaining about the chipping motion. I personally don't really care. that one doesn't
So
phase
far,
me
so
as
good
much.
for this one.
Other than that, my main dislikes are just kind of, we're not getting any variety in this demo, but from what I've heard, they are fixing some stuff. I guess I could also add one of my other favorite things is these pitch shots. Like this is going to roll out. So I hit this too hard. So like this is going to roll out farther. Like pitch shots aren't just land and stop like they were in 2K23. Like you actually have to think about where you're landing the ball and where it's going to finish, because you're not just going to be able to bomb a driver down there and hit a pitch shot and stop it. Now the spinner shot might be a little different. You might get away with a little bit more. But overall, the animation on the putting isn't really my favorite. And then also the frame rate on the PS5 is extremely bad. I'm getting stutters. I hope you guys can see it on the screen. And then my last gripe would technically be taking out timing. To me, taking out the rhythm is kind of meant to to reflect timing, but your rhythm doesn't really do anything except add a little bit of power to your shots, which I think is a big no-no, because then it pretty much, you can swing as slow as you want. Like you can even, for example, I know they patched this, but you can do this. Like you can make the craziest swing plane and it's still a perfect at the bottom. Yeah, you can get away with a little bit more. Like if you go here, like I can do that and hit a perfect at the bottom just by creating a super big loop. I think they patched is what they said. So it's now going to be more of a straight down, straight through, but the Evo swing was designed as a circle. So as long as you're in that circle, it works for now. Probably won't long run. Yeah, but overall, taking away the timing in this game, little bit questionable in my eyes, just because that's always been the biggest separator of people in this game.
This one's about 8 feet.
And now you're pretty much taking away what was historically the hardest part of the game. You're taking away what was the most difficult part of the game.
7 under par. Well done. And with that,
I mean, but 7 under though, you get 9 VC. I'm not really getting any VC because I screwed myself, but not able to set up my attributes. But we'll play one more round and just kind of show what kind of a more difficult setting looks like. Like I can load up this game and play it, shoot 7 under on the 9 holes, not really blinking. But Legend takes a little bit more thinking, slightly, not much. However, I do hold out hope for this game. We are playing this game on absolutely 0 wins. You're playing on 0 wins and you don't really know how an open is going to be affected in the wind. You don't really know how an add power is going to hurt you downwind. You don't really know those types of things yet. And we won't know until the full game is out. And that's okay. So that's where I'm holding out hope. I do think we'll turn off the scout camera for this one. Then we'll also turn off the shot setup feedback to fade. Make it a little more difficult. Because as you increase your timer, that little timing window gets a little bit smaller. But a lot of people, I've been looking at the meter a lot, so this is actually my first time playing without the meter, like without that shot setup feedback to stay on. No matter what, even if it's off, you can hit L1 or LB and it'll automatically pull it up. Like I can go here and it'll automatically show what my swing plane looks like, but now I can't zoom in. I did mess up one thing though. Give me 1 second. I don't have... So this is what my thought is. So if I go here, I go display in HUD, and then you need distance info position in HUD. That's your best friend in this game. We use it in TGC, we use it in a lot of other things. So it's 114 playing 115. This club goes 117. And if you look at this now, it has now changed. If you guys remember on 2K23, left stick was your loft and deloft, and your right stick was your spin. Now, right stick is loft and deloft, and left stick is spin. So I need to take a little bit off of this. So to me, I'm taking some spin. I'm adding some spin, and I'm lofting it up a little bit. I think that's maybe a little long. Spin. My camera or my overhead light just flashed. Hopefully I didn't scare anyone there. But overall, like, these putts aren't easy either. Like, you have to actually think about these putts. You actually have to think over putts right now, because even pulling a short putt will hurt you a lot in this game. Like right there, not my best swing. But overall, just based off how the difficulty works, it's not that bad. But as the difficulty multiplier goes up, as you saw, it was above 1.6. As that multiplier goes up, you're going to be able to see a smaller window outside of the perfect. So if you don't hit a perfect, you're kind of screwed. But we're going to spin this and loft this. It's a normal swing. 100, perfect. I think that's a little long. So as you can see, like, it's very difficult when you can't look at the green to understand where you're landing the ball. I've played this enough now to know where things are going, and I missed that putt because I didn't read it right. However, as you can see, it's like you can't just hit it close and hope. But without that shot set of feedback, people can't look at that meter. Like, I'm able to eyeball the meter and know what I need to do. And I also kind of know what I need to do on these types of shots already, just because I've played it a couple times. Like, I can do this and look at it once. And just, oh, I closed it. So let's see where this goes. I had a 2-degree close. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Will it stay on the green? It looks like it will. Okay, got a little lucky. There is a glitch actually. So if you're off the green on the fringe at right about here, and you chip it and you go to chip it in, it'll actually shoot it straight into the water. I've seen it happen to a handful of people, which is kind of funny. Got a par 5 though, 13th here. I will actually be at this course on Sunday. I will be going to the WM Open on Sunday, as it is not close to my house, but I've tried to go every single year, even though it's on Super Bowl Sunday, so we'll be going. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited. Wish I would have gotten invited, but who's to know? Maybe next year. Maybe we'll get back. Maybe we'll get back on the content grind. So then they'll be forced to invite me. We'll be a force to be reckoned with out here in the 2K community. I've missed you guys a lot. A little bit of life update for you guys. I know you guys don't expect me to... Oh, I pushed the crap out of it. But a little bit of life update for you guys. We've been super busy at work due to some logistical things, but we have officially completed all of our CPA exams, and we officially have our life back a little bit. I was about to say that might be my worst swing of the day so far. So hopefully going to be back a little bit more now. I'm going to full deloft and full spin this and see what it does. But I should have my life back a little bit. Oh no. As you can see, I mean, when you don't have the shot setup feedback, it can be a little bit tougher to understand where the ball's going to go. And this is where the game is very difficult. So we've got a rock that's a good lie, and we have a 60-degree pitch. I'm probably just going to hit this full and then just hope for the best. Come off the hill, maybe? There's a hill here. I forgot there's a hill up here. All right. Looks like we'll probably make a bogey. But it's down 2 inches.
Oh, look at this
Perfect power.
Still looking good.
Ugh. I do think the putt weight they give you naturally improves. Like, it's improved, so it's pretty straightforward. But overall, man, I do have high hopes for this game, but I do think it's a lot easier for someone to just pick up out of the box. Like, you can kind of just pick the game up and be fine. 276. How far do we have to get across here? 234. Maybe we'll try it. Actually, let's do this. I want to hit like a pitch shot or something in. See how it goes. Got 180. I think I left myself too short of a distance, but we got 96 yards actually. I'm gonna de-loft this a little bit. Perfect, perfect. This might go in the hole, actually. Go in. Spin. Oof. Can't complain about that. But overall, man, I'm very, very excited for this game. I'm glad to have my life back a little bit. We've been pretty damn busy, to say the least, but we're close to getting our certification, so I'm gonna have my life back a little bit more now, which I'm very, very excited about. Another perfect, perfect. This actually could go in. Big hop. Not bad. But as you can see, it's like I'm kind of going through the motions on this game right now. It's not anything too crazy. I've learned this game and I played this game enough now to know it. As you can see, the biggest thing is gonna be hitting the perfects. If you don't hit the perfects, you do kind of get, your misses are rough. If you miss those perfects, your misses are very penalizing. But let's try something else new. I haven't had a shot like this yet, so if we de-loft this, maybe a little bit of top spin. I pushed it. Yep, or opened it. To me, an open and a push are synonymous. I'll probably only say push or pull. I won't say, oh, I left the club face open or I closed it. To me, I will pretty much only just say I push or pulled it. It's going to be hard for me to get all that mindset because that's all 2K23 was. But I'm also very excited about the visuals on this game. I do think the visuals on this game could stand out big time. I think for us, that's always been our biggest concern, is wanting better visuals, even though this game has always had the best gameplay of any golf game you will ever see. And that's in the market. However, sometimes the visuals aren't up to par as much as EA in terms of how the course looks and things of that nature. It's not going to turn. Oh, it turned. 7 under. I think I shot the same on both rounds. But this game has the makings to be visually stunning, and I'm very excited for that. Overall, man, this is just a simple video for me talking about what I like, what I dislike in the game, what I'm enjoying, what I'm not enjoying. Kind of a small life update. A lot of anyone new here might not know, but I was around for about 5-6 months in 2K23, streaming and playing a lot more. But then I had some stuff go on that made it a little busier. Wasn't really enjoying the game as much anymore, but the fire's back a little bit. We've claimed all our codes. If you haven't claimed your codes, please be sure to do that. You see level up is right on my screen. If I get my big old head out of the way, there it is. There's also hello golfers, all one word, full swing, all one word, and then tee off, all one word, TEEOFF. All right, I might try and record another video for you guys tomorrow, kind of explaining what it's going to look like, what we're going to be looking at for content, what I'm thinking of my plan is for 2K25. Just kind of just brainstorming. It's just going to be kicking out words. If you guys have any thoughts or ideas on this, you can roast me in the comments. You can say whatever the hell you want about me. I don't mind. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, sub. I will be posting pretty much every single day in 2K25. I'm going to do my best to do that. Anything from my career to random course playthroughs to tips and tricks, what's in the bag, pretty much anything you want to see. If you have anything you want to see, leave it down in the comment below. I interact with all my comments as much as I can. You guys have been unbelievably kind to me in my first video back where I didn't even talk. So maybe you guys will see my face now and you'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I want to unsub. But until next time, it's been me, Stives. I love you guys. Be nice to someone. Peace.